Hey everyone, it's Nancy. She's got yarn. I got my boggy bib on. I've been cooking. There's Gunner. Say hey, Gunner. Let me turn you around. And there's my children.
Hey,
Say
Facebook,
hey,
YouTube.
And my antiques.
Hola.
Tyler, Maria.
¿Cómo estás?
There's
Hola, ¿cómo
Sniffany.
estás? Muy bien. ¿Y tú?
Bren. Where's Kirkland?
Right there.
Oh, there's good. There's kids. You guys come and eat. All right, we're gonna eat.
What are you doing?
Cute. I'm getting
fixing
it.
to stop.
He's doing dishes.
Fixing to stop. You better quit filming me.
Everyone, it's Nancy with She's Got Yarn. How's everyone doing? It's Saturday morning. Basically it's this video is for Friday. I made plans to cook dinner with my children. I had mentioned it to everyone, and due to my day, what was it? Was it Thursday? I got on here and I had a really bad day. I'm doing better. But due to all the events, I woke up this morning and I physically felt like I got hit by a Mack truck. I mean, I was physically hurting. That's not normal for me. And anyways, I told my kids, I said, I'm going to be honest. I feel like I got hit with a Mack truck. I said, I guess I'm depressed. I don't know, but I'm going to have to cancel tonight's dinner. And so anyways, talked to Tiffany for a little bit, and she, gave me grace, and she explained, she said, Mom, I had the same thing happen to me back when she was having some hard times in her life when she was younger, when she was in college. And there were some bullies that she was in college. I can't believe it, but they have bullies in college. You think you go through elementary, middle school, high school, bullies. Well, they continue in college, okay? I almost sued the college because they allowed this behavior. But anyways, to get back to me, I'm sorry, I squirreled. I canceled, and I had told you guys I spent $100, for dinner. I bought a couple extra things, like I had to buy milk, that kind of stuff. But all in all, I spent $100 for one meal, and I did go to Publix, and so when Joey called me later on, I told him what was going on, because I didn't tell him he didn't know about the drama going on, and the only person that really knew was Tyler. And I had told Tiffany a little bit the night before last night. But anyways, this morning, Joey's like, what's going on, Mom? But anyways, he said, we're going to have dinner. He says, we'll come over. Lee's going to cook. He goes, but we're going to cook. He goes, I want you to go outside, walk the dogs, play with the dogs, do something. And he goes, and I'm getting you in to see somebody. So I'm going. Some of you guys have advised me of that. And it's just to help me, I guess, cope with, some situations that shouldn't bother me normally. Just are, I'm going off the deep end. Kind of, it's the only way I can put it, But I'm doing okay. It's just, it's gonna be, hills, and I pray for things to go smoothly, things to be friendly, kind, and all that. But unfortunately, Nancy lives in La La Land, So, anyways, And Joey goes, "You're not canceling tonight. We're going to come over. Girlie's going to cook. We're going to bring the kids. Mom, you'll feel better. I promise you." Anyways, I am glad. I do feel better. I'm sorry, I'm itching. I don't know why I'm itching. It might be my medicine. But I started a new statin. So anyways, they came over tonight and I had so much fun. And yes, I can't wear my contacts because of all the crying I have done. It they won't stay blurry, foggy. I don't know if it has something to do with the salty tears or what, but yeah, it affects my contacts for a couple days. And this prescription, I need a new prescription. Yeah. But anyways, I'm on here tonight. I had a great time tonight. I'm sorry I had to give you the drama. Okay, I'm done with the drama. But the kids came over. I had a great time. I did cook dinner. I cooked my baked ziti and made salad, and I bought one of those big puffs of bread. Tiffany doctored it up with garlic butter, and I didn't buy the right butter, so it was okay though. I didn't, and the kids are like, "Mom, you cooked dinner and you didn't burn anything." I said, "You missed the burned onions earlier." I throw them away. I always burn something when I cook a big dinner, but yeah, Sadie distracted me. I cut up some onions. I put a little olive oil and had the onions and put spices on them. I love pepper and onions. I love the smell of it, of grilled caramelized onions. Anyways, Sadie came in the kitchen with a ball in her mouth, and I was like, "Do you want a float ball?" So I was like, "I'm going to throw the ball this one time." So I got the ball, I call it the ball slinger, and I threw it, and Nancy totally forgot. She's got onions cooking on the stove. But anyways, I threw it like 3 or 4 times, and then Zeus started barking. Oof, oof. And then I was like, oh. I don't know if he knew, I forgot. But anyways, he changed my tune. Or shoot, I got stuff on the stove. Anyways, I burned them. It wasn't bad. Now, I had the sausage in there, too. The sausage didn't burn. The onions did. But so I took the sausage out and cleared out the onions and started over. But everything else went well. The kids got there around, 5:30. And it was wonderful. I gave the kids their Easter stuff. I know it's not Easter yet, but I just never know. I'm going to be spending a lot of time with my parents. So, and Joey went out there last weekend to kind of check it out, And I told him, I said, the kids can stay with me out here. Kirkland's at that age where she's so cute. I said, I know Nini's boring. She goes, "You're not boring." She goes, "But you do stay up kind of late." I said, "Well, I can, you can sleep in the bedroom." She goes, "No, I don't like to sleep in there alone." In other words, I have to go to bed early. So she's just at that age. I don't know. So anyways, that doesn't mean she won't ever stay with me. She just didn't want to stay with me tonight. And of course, Gunner, he wanted to stay, but he won't stay unless his sister stays. That whole saga. But dinner was great. Tyler brought his girlfriend, Maria. I don't talk about Maria a lot because she's never around. Well, anyways, Tyler's been dating, I don't know, probably about 3 years now. And maybe longer. But she is a student. Well, she was a student, and went to school in Australia. She's gone everywhere. This program she was in was a difficult program. But I can't remember what she is, an infusionist. Anyways, she makes really good money now. She's graduated. She's home. She's got a job at UF over at Shands, and she says she loves her job. This program, infusionist, I think is what it is. Yeah, I have to look it up. But anyways, she assists anesthesiologists, I guess, and she has to be on call, and so, it's a long story. I'll find more about it and we'll talk about it another time. But anyways, Maria's back, so you'll hear more about her. I don't know, but I think well, he wants to settle down. He wants to have a family. He's 27. He says, I want to get married, have a family. She's the one, he said, but they've never lived together. So I guess now they're living, she's moved in with him for the first time. It's always been she's lived at her mom's or in another state, and school has sent her everywhere, and she's finally home. And he told her, he says, you're gonna have to get a job here if we're gonna stay together as a couple. And she did get a job here, thank God. And she's not an American citizen. She is, oh gosh, it's enough for my y'all, oh my gosh, I'm drawing a blank. I'm sorry, Maria, if you're watching. She's beautiful. Oh. Not Swedish, not Norwegian. This is embarrassing. And it's too late to ask anybody. I know what she is. I'm just drawing a blank, y'all. But anyways, we'll get to that. I'll think of it. I think I've told you guys already once, but gosh. I think she was an American. She's an American citizen now, I believe. Don't quote me on that 100%. Mom doesn't remember anything. But we had a great time. We were talking tonight. I guess Girly and Joey, they do Botox in their clinic. He has a partner or another associate that comes in and does that. But Girly had it done around her eyes. It was interesting. I'm not doing anything like that unless I told her the only thing I don't like is this. The rest of me, I don't care. I don't want my mouth to look like I'm sad all the time. I'm not getting anything done. But they were talking about it and I was listening. She's from Brazil. Jeez. So she's Brazilian. She's beautiful. Anyways, okay. What's going on besides dinner? Dinner was great. Kids cheered me up. Joey did dishes. I'll put in a couple little 2-second videos of the kitchen. Joey washing dishes. And I guess he heard me. There was one holiday. It was back when I was sick, and I told him, I said, I did dinner, and I said I wanted to die. And I said, and then I was left to do my dishes. I said, which made it even worse. And I think that's why he might have done it. He listened. Good boy. I did raise some good kids. They turned out to be wonderful adults. They're not perfect, but they're great people and very much loved in this community. It's a good feeling when people in the community tell me what wonderful people my kids are. You're Joey's mom, Tyler's mom. What a wonder. It's so good to hear that from business people, So not just, teachers. And I mean, teachers' opinions are important, but just people from the community, it's important to hear that. It makes you feel good, because especially right now I'm a little run down. And I want to thank everybody for all their love and support. I'm so sorry I did that. I know you don't want me to apologize, but I keep it real. And I even got a text from Russ over at It's Raining Yarn. I love you, Russ. Thank you so much for your kind words. He was extremely supportive. So much so it made me cry with happy tears. Thank you, Russ. I love you. He's a wonderful yarn friend. He's a wonderful asset to this community. He's so giving and so loving. we're on the same page. You know, we want to make people feel good. I'm like that too. Anyways, tonight, okay, let me tell you what happened. I was having, canceling, feeling sorry for myself with the kids. And I decided I was going to go outside and play ball with Sadie. And I looked down the driveway and I've got a big box with red tape. I ordered this just a few days ago I made this order. But I did put in the notes, I am an affiliate with, could you please expedite this ASAP? I want to do some, I want to get some projects done with the new yarn. And they sent it. They listened. Thank you, Premier. So, they love me too. They might have saw I was having a bad day. We better get her that yarn. Oh, goodness. But yeah, all of you guys are wonderful. There's so many of you, I couldn't list everybody who's been wonderful. But I just thought I'd mention Russ. So, all right. You want to see the yarn I got? I'm not sure how I want to do this. Each thing that I bought with an intention, with okay, Premier has a brand new yarn and it's called Flora. And, Premier, they'll send me an email. We've got, they give you a heads up. We've got new yarn coming. We can't buy it. We can't announce it until once it's announced. They usually give you a date and time. And once you can announce it, then we can order it. Because they don't actually know what the yarn is until it's actually dropped. I don't know if that makes sense to you all, but I understand. I mean, I work in the door industry. It's the same thing. We got new stuff coming out, but we don't know exactly what it looks like or what it is until we get it, So, the yarn that I order is Flora. It is I opened one of them up. Hang on. I was gonna knit Premier Blanket, and I frogged it. I took it off the hook, the needles. Oh, here it is. Okay. So I only ordered one color, but I ordered 10. And I thought I didn't realize this was blue. Sky. I don't know why, but it looked white. And it does on screen, but it doesn't in person. It looks like baby blue. Baby blue is not my favorite color. I don't know why, but it's not. But it's got teals and stuff in it, so I'm going to roll with it. I was going to use a sweater pattern that... It was a pattern out of a crochet magazine, but I kind of modified it, kind of made it my own, and I don't know where the book is. Hold on a second. I can't go in the room because Tiffany spent the night with Brinley. They were here, and they stayed the night, and they're sleeping, and they'll get mad at me if I wake them up because I got to get up early. Tiff's got to work on her house. Let me see if I've got that magazine right here. find it. It's in one of my baskets that has the I put patterns in these little envelopes, the clear envelopes, and it's right here somewhere. Just not sure where. And I have an old dog that is stinking up the room. Darn it. I got a bucket here. It's nothing but I emptied a drawer in it. Oh, I need to do something with that. Darn it. Maybe it's over here. But I think it's in a envelope slip. Yeah, these are the newer ones. Newer. And then my magazines. Hang on. I'll be right back. You guys have seen I did this, but not this way. I did it the other way, and it was like a green beach cover, I think. I can't remember, but it's really pretty. And I used CK yarn by Joann's. Is it Knit and Crochet KC yarn? It was shiny. I had all kinds of colors, but this was like a kind of like an aqua color I used. It was so pretty. But yeah, but I wanted to maybe use this with that stitch. I don't know. I'm not sure. This yarn is not the color I thought it was. So, but it's okay. It's soft. It's beautiful. It is number 5 bulky. The color Sky. Let me see what it's made of. Okay, it's 98 yards. That's not a lot of yardage, but it's 3.5 ounces, 100 grams, 85 acrylic, 14 rayon from bamboo, and 1% nylon. I did not realize it had bamboo or rayon, but it is really soft. And it's got other colors in it, so it may work up really nice. I'm going to attempt to try to make a cardigan with it. I believe I bought enough. I don't know. I may end up making a baby blanket. You know what I'm going to use? I'm going to... I have some other yarns that are similar to this. And I can't think of them off the top of my head. But I might do the Marshmallow Kisses blanket with this yarn. I'm really enjoying doing that blanket. I haven't crocheted a lot today, but yeah, I'll show you what I've gotten done so far. I'll show you what this gator blanket looks like. I forgot to put two clusters in a corner, and I had to frog it back, and I didn't catch it right away, but that's what it's looking like. Isn't that pretty? So it's a slow go because Nancy wasn't focused, but I am very focused. Well, I've got stitch markers to remind me that I have a corner. Where are all my stitch markers? There's one. I lose stitch markers, and I don't know where they go. My house swallows them. I'm not going to put red. Let's use yellow. Lillo. So we'll add a couple here. But I'm going to try to get through this yarn haul. It's an extremely large. I spent a lot of money. I spent more than I usually do. But it's been a while since I really purchased yarn from Premier, I think. I can't remember the last time I purchased yarn. But anyways, I'm enjoying doing this. It's a gift. Also, there's a really pretty blanket here. Look at this. This is pretty. I don't know if there's a pattern. I know I have to buy the pattern. Pastiano Dream Crochet Throw Pattern. And a download is $6. It's really pretty. Is that not pretty? I'm sure I could find something similar. But then again, I don't know. It's beautiful. There's all kinds of pretty... I don't know why, but I stopped getting this magazine. I needed to subscribe. It stopped coming to the house. I don't know. I need to get another subscription. You know, those things I don't necessarily need. All right, you ready to get back to the haul? There's another order coming. They had a sale the other day, and I mentioned it. I shared it with you guys. And I keep forgetting, but if you purchase yarn and you use my link, I want to thank you. I thank you, and for letting me know, because I reached out. Now the link's working. It wasn't working, so I don't know if they did something, but okay. The next yarn that I got was the new Cotton Sprout. I only purchased 2 colors because I am not a fan of thin yarn, and it's called Cotton Sprout Stripes. Let's see what size it is. It's a number 2. It's thin, but recommended hook is a 2.75. No, 2.25. And then the knitting is a 2.75. Machine wash, tumble dry. And it is 100% cotton. Woo-wee. But is that not pretty though? It is very pretty. And the Premier, if you go over to their patterns, they have patterns for this yarn. I found shawls. I personally don't wear shawls. I don't make them. And maybe I just make a cardigan. There's 874 yards. Maybe I'll do like a lacy stitch. I showed you that one. I put it up, but I'll share with you some ideas that I might have for this yarn. And the colorway is called Purple Stripes. But it is beautiful. And I got 2 of them. So I got 1,700, let's see. I have 1,748 yards. So without color controlling, I think I can make a cardigan. So, but yeah. But am I going to do it right now? I doubt it. I don't know. We'll see. The next one, I really like these colors, y'all. Look at that. Is that not pretty? That's so pretty. And it's what colored stripes? Hibiscus stripes. I think that's so pretty. But yeah, so very pretty. There were so many choices. I would click on this color and go, nah, I'm gonna get this color. And I click off of that and nah, I'll get this color. I could not make up my mind. And I have yarn from, it's not Cambodia, but there's a company that even back in the day introduced, they have a lot of fine yarn. And I can't remember where it is, but anyways, they come in bags like this, and they call them like not cookies, but something like that, you know. And they come in bags like this with twisted, and then they have like little wooden things that the end of the yarn's tied to. Gosh, what is the name of that? I can't think of the name of it. But they have beautiful yarn, but it's expensive to ship to us. I can't remember where it's from. I should have got 3. I could have got a sealed bag. Normally I do buy bags of 3, but this yarn wasn't really that cheap. I think it was $8.99 a cape. So it's a little pricey, but that's okay. I spoiled myself because I hadn't purchased yarn in a while. I've been really good. So, okay. I went ahead and I bought the Parfait XL Pom Party. The other one's called Pom Pom, and I've already shared with you the difference. It's just a size difference. Okay, this is a different color, but do I have any out of? No, I don't have any out of the bag, so let's take this out. But this is a number 6, and this is a number 7. Oh, it's so soft. It feels different. This feels a lot softer. I mean, they're both soft, but they're the same, you know, type of yarn, but this is definitely thicker. This is a lot lighter, but it's, I don't know, it seems smoother. Oh, it's got sparkle too. You see? See the metallic? Wonder if you can pull it out. No. Nope. But this is the fleck. Very pretty, very pretty. And this colorway is ultraviolet. I'm not sure what I'm going to make with it, but it'll be some sort of amigurumi. Maybe I'll make a couple little chickens or something easy. There's another bunny. I gave Kirkland the other bunny rabbit that Lynanne gave me that I made. Actually, I made it, and she gave it back. I gave it to Kirkland. She liked it. She laughed. Said it was, she goes, it's so cute. I don't think I ever made her a leggy bunny before. Oh, my eyes are burning because I don't have contacts in them. They're like dry and itchy. And I don't know where I put my eye drops. I brought them in here with me. I can never ever put something in the spot and remember where to put it. I'm looking for this. Where are my drops? Okay. My baked ziti tonight, it turned out pretty good, but I didn't think it tasted like I normally cook it. But it could just be me, you know? I didn't really have an appetite tonight with everything going on. Ooh, that burns. Yeah, I've irritated my eyes with tears, with emotions. I'll be better tomorrow, though. Everything will clear up tomorrow. Okay, this next color, please tell me this is on. It is. I may not be able to get through this whole yarn haul because I've already got 20 minutes and another 20 minutes. So I need to hurry up. I'm not going to take this out of the bag because you guys know what this is. But this is Pom Pom Party, the colorway Citrus Burst. And they have this in the thinner version. It's Pom Pom XL. This is Pom Party. So, yeah, isn't that pretty? I think it's absolutely beautiful. So that's brand new yarns. And I got one other color. And this one is Limelight. Isn't that pretty? I like it a lot. I only got 3 colors in the fleck because I recently purchased Loops and Thread yarn. And it's the same yarn. It's got the fleck in it. And I got purple too. But it's different, but it's similar, you know? See? It's a thicker yarn and thicker fleck. And a lot. This is new yarn. This is new for Loops and Threads. But anyways, I'm not going to do a review on those. I can't remember what I made. I made an amigurumi with this. I believe I did. But I need to put these back, color coordinate them correctly. I messed it up. That's okay. I'll do it later. But yeah, I'm going to make probably a rabbit. I want to make chicken. But that's okay. All right. Some more new yarn. Premier came out with new colors in their chenille multi. And I fell in love with this. This is a super bulky, 75 yards. 100% polyester. I didn't tell you how many yards this was, did I? I'm so sorry. 36 yards. This is not much. 80% polyester, 19 nylon. 1 metallic. It's metallized polyester. It's got sparkle. I wonder if this has got metallized. Yeah, they all have sparkle. So, 80% polyester, 19 nylon, 36 yards. It's not much. Purple's the same. Yeah. Anyways, this is Premier Basic Chenille. And I have all their colors, most of them. But this is the first time I've bought their variegated. I think these colors are so pretty. And this colorway is... This is 100%. Okay, 75 yards, 3.5 ounces, 100% polyester. Yeet. Surf. The color surf. Isn't that pretty? Make some turtles or something. And this one really captured my beach ball. Very pretty. There were some colors I wanted that were already out of stock. I can't remember the names of them, but I got 3 of each of these colors, and I bought this Parfait XL. Now this has been on sale, often on sale, frequently. This color, to be quite honest, I accidentally bought this. This is Garden Party. I didn't know I bought it, but it's okay. It's okay. It's nice yarn. How many yards? 65 yards. So, I have no idea what I'm going to do with that. So, okay. The reason I bought, well, I purchased new yarn because I wanted to share with you the new yarn that Premier has. And if you like the yarn, I have a link in my description box. You guys know I went to Joann's. I bought a lot of their big twist, and I have everything color coordinated and bagged up. Well, the second shelf, I have some big twist stuff on there, but I'm gonna make this shelf like the other shelf. I'm gonna do premier yarns, and so I bought a bunch of their colors to start out my, and this is nice yarn, y'all. This is really nice squishy yarn. Premier's basic worsted weight yarn is nice yarn. I usually buy their gray, white, and black, and I do buy some of their colors, but not like I did this last order. So, but it's a nice yarn, and I don't know why I don't buy more. And everything that I purchased here, except for the cotton sprout, I believe was on sale. I think there was something I bought that was on sale. Maybe it was yesterday's order was on sale. No, I don't think any of this was on sale. Or maybe this was. Yeah, this was. All their basics were on sale. Yeah, so I bought their Premier Basic Worsted is what I bought. So let me show you. And I bought 3 of several colors. I didn't buy all the colors because there's like 98 colors, y'all. Yeah. I think I counted 98, 89 or 98, something like that. Hold on. Looking for the yardage. It's got a lot of yardage. It's like 280 or something like that. 359 yards. Okay, wow. It's a lot of yardage. So my eyes are on fire. When I wear this is my eyes are irritated from tears. All right. The next, did I show you the color name? No. This is bright orange, and it's brighter than, it looks brighter than it is. It's not quite that bright. Let me do something. That's, yeah, this is more like it. All right. And then the next one is purple. And the color is called dark purple. That's very pretty purple. And then I got aqua. I need to move some of this stuff. I want to put that stuff over there on my shelf tonight. Kind of color coordinate it. Okay, I got this blue. It is just blue, very pretty blue. So I got the aqua, orange, and then I got purple, dark purple, and I got violet. Isn't that pretty? It's not that light. It's a little bit darker, actually. There. Yeah, that's more true. Back here it looked lighter, but yeah, there. So, not pretty. But yeah, I'm gonna make another rainbow Premier Basics. But you know, I'm not gonna do it overnight. I'm gonna do a little bit over time, because you know we are losing. We're losing our big twist, which is heartbreaking. Lilac, but this yarn actually, y'all, it's a lot. I think it's a little bit thicker. I think it's a little bit nicer, to be quite honest. I don't think I know it is. Okay, and this color is, so tonight I bought a lot of their purples. Their rainbow purples. Yeah, they got a lot. And I won't ever buy all of them. There's too many. But I get a lot of them. Most of them. Most of the bright colors. So I ordered 2 of these because I thought I was going to use this for the gator blanket, but I might for the second one use the Premier yarn and just compare it because I'm making two. But that's not as bright as I thought it was. Yeah, this color is just blue. It's not, I thought it was this. But see, they look alike, but they're not. They are not alike. Isn't that crazy how they look alike? This is deeper than this. So that's okay. And then I got two greens. I got the lime green. And then I got the spring green. Very pretty. So, and I have their red and I have their Christmas green. So I do have some of their yarns, but this is what I purchased. And yeah, that was a big order for me, I think. I don't know. Well, listen, guys, this video is really long, and I'll do a video putting this stuff up. I have a place for it, believe it or not, and I have projects planned for some of this yarn. So, all right, guys, I love you all. I will see you tomorrow, and I'm sorry my video's late getting out. This should have been yesterday, and it's the next morning, but I'll get it out. All right, guys. Good night. Mwah. Love ya. Now I gotta find the mouse. It's buried. Okie dokie.